I covered Blue Archive, I think roughly a month ago, maybe a little more. I went over its continued rise to success, how it has managed to somehow grow over time. But admittedly, neither I nor, I'm assuming, any of its current active community ever anticipated it would achieve what it has currently. This game has shattered every record it has set. It has accumulated more new players, more money in the last 2 months alone than almost in all of 2022. This game has somehow managed to rise from not even being included in the top 15 gacha in terms of earnings and new players to the top 5. This game, Blue Archive, is on track to see statistics higher than almost any other gacha game available right now, which is a testament to the quality of game that this is and how well the devs are handling the game. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons. You guys allow me to continue to play games like this for a living, and I can never truly repay that kindness. Also, if you're interested, I stream over on Twitch every single weekend. You should totally come on over and join me. Blue Archive Japan reaches top 1 in top grossing for their 2nd anniversary, plus Mika banner. Free 10 roll has been given out. Blue Archive Japan's 2nd anniversary digital ad at Shinjuku Station. Blue Archive got top 1 again, this time for the Google Play Store for top grossing app. Another 10 poll free ticket has been distributed. Blue Archive Global reaches top 1 in App Store. A free 10 roll ticket has been distributed. As is evident, this game has been setting records every month for the last few months now. December 2022 saw $5 million earned within Japan, $1.5 million earned from global, totaling $6.5 million, putting Blue Archive in the top 10 highest grossing gacha games of December 2022. Now, January 2023 actually saw $18 million in Japan, $3 million for global, totaling $21 million. That raised Blue Archive from the top 10 to roughly the top 5. And then February 2023 saw earnings at $16 million in Japan, $6 million for global. This totaled $22 million, and also saw the game make the most it has ever made in its history, completely and utterly shattering all records set before it, continuing to defy absolutely all logic, and earning in 2 months almost more than it did in the entirety of 2022. And then most recently, actually, as of today, March 10th, this tweet was made a mere several hours ago. Bahamut Awards celebratory appreciation gift. We have been nominated as the top 10 popular games of the year in Bahamut, the most influential game website in Taiwan. Please check your mailbox for special gifts. And I mean, like, top 10 most popular games of the year. That is not an understatement. This game has managed to become one of the most popular, one of the most successful gacha games online. It's kind of unreal. I remember playing Blue Archive the month it came out. There were a lot of issues with it. A lot of players were unhappy with how it looked. I know that there were some censorship issues that were going on at the time. Now, I know that there is also 2 separate versions of Blue Archive available now, or did they actually end up releasing the 2nd version, the not safe for work, like 18 plus version? Maybe they haven't yet, but they're in the process of it. Nevertheless, there are supposed to be 2 separate versions of this game. One completely uncensored, showing us all of the characters in all of their glory, and then the censored version of the game for people that are under the age of 15, I think. They did this to appease their players who didn't want the game to be censored, and admittedly, a lot of players were very positively receptive of this change. And I feel like more gacha games, and let me just throw this out there, I think a lot of gacha games specifically need a not safe for work and safe for work version available, because like Nikkei, they market the game a certain way, and then when you get it, they end up being censored, and that's just kind of unfair. It sets false expectations, And if they just release two versions opposite one another, I'm sure the majority of us would opt for the non-censored version and spend even more in it. But I digress. Blue Archive have two separate versions because they're the studio. The developers, the programmers, the staff, they care enough about their players that they want to offer them the best experience they can have. The Blue Archive devs have been absolutely killing it recently. They have been showing their players that they care. They have been putting their players first. I know this is actually kind of unreal because this is also Nexon we're talking about, and Nexon are not really known to be a very competent publisher with any of the games that they operate, but Blue Archive would not have seen the success that it has had the studio treated the game, treated the players poorly. And I'm genuinely curious to see where Blue Archive goes from here. This game has been making in the $20 millions compared to the $2 to $3 million it had been making each month over the course of 2022. I'm also curious what you guys think, given the monolithic success this game has been achieving. You can go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. That'd be great. Now, if Blue Archive is not your thing, then absolutely no problem. I got two different videos on screen right now that might be of interest to you. One featuring a list of every gacha game coming this month. The other featuring a list of, well, not a list, featuring a video that is not coming this month, but the game that I was discussing it is definitely coming this year, and it looks really damn good.